It's high noon on May 11, 2010, and the Tuesday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the streets. Mike Fryer with Caleb Benoit. But Caleb, we're not in an internal newsroom today, we're someplace else.
We are at the senior fair at the Hilton in Kankakee. Mike, we got a lot going on here today. We'll talk a little bit more about that after the break. First, let's talk about what's in the newspaper today.
Interesting story about discarded hair. Caleb, did you know that hair absorbs oil and is being sent down to the Gulf right now, both human hair and animal hair, to help clean up that oil spill down here? And a local Bradley hair salon is taking part by sending 9 months worth of discarded hair down there to help with the spill. Pretty neat, huh?
That is cool. It's a cool story. You can check out more in today's edition of the Daily Journal. Mike, another interesting story in the paper today is one about a Kankakee school district teacher who is retiring simply to save a job for another teacher.
It's a very touching story. Paula Crady, Kankakee High teacher, retiring 2 years early, giving up a significant amount of her pension so that Shannon Swilley can keep his job with her. He was part of the job reduction because of the economic turndown. Sure. Shannon still has a job, and we salute Paula for what she's doing.
Mike, that story is a perfect segue to what we're going to talk about after the break. But first, let's check in with Sean Loftus. He is our weather guy, and he has the forecast. Sean, take it away.
Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Sean Loftus, your AccuWeather guy and videographer for the Daily Journal, and I'm here to give you your AccuWeather forecast. So if you haven't noticed already, today we're going to be having more of the same kind of weather that we've been having in the last couple of days. Today we're looking at a high of about 66 degrees with a low of 45. We're going to have shower and thunderstorms possible throughout midday. Coming up after that, things will remain cloudy and breezy throughout most of the day. Tomorrow we're looking at a high of about 61 degrees, along with Thursday, which will give us a high of about 74 degrees. Be getting a little bit warmer, a little bit more humid, but things will basically remain cloudy and overcast with possible rain and thunderstorms throughout most of those 2 days. But we will give you the specifics of those days as they become available, and until then we will kick it back to Mike and Caleb at the senior fair.
We are back, and as previously mentioned, we're here at the senior fair at the Hilton Garden, and many people here talking about issues that are important to seniors. We have Bill Dye here from First Trust Bank, and we just talked about a woman who's getting ready to retire. And Bill, do you have any suggestions, any recommendations for people nearing retirement, people like me who's 47 years old but not near retirement, provided you doing something about it? What can you say about this?
Save your money.
Save your money.
And invest it where you think it's going to be safe. I think safety is a big factor. A lot of people who have gone through the last couple of years have found that there are some things that they thought were safe turned out not to be safe.
We still see signs of wobble in the stock market. We saw it again last week. When you say safe, what are some of the areas you can put it in? I hear gold, for instance, as an option. What are some of the better options that you know of where people can keep that money safe and they can grow for it?
Well, being a banker, we like to see money deposited in the bank, and we know that's safe. It's FDIC insured. Younger people they have time on their side, so they can go into things maybe with a little more risk, like the stock market. But as you get older, you become more conservative, and you think, if that goes down and I need to retire, I'm going to be short in funds to support myself.
Well, Bill, thank you so much for your time today. Thanks for taking part in the senior fair. I'm sponsored by the Daily Journal, and good long-time community servant. Good to see you, Bill.
Thank you, and I think what the Journal is doing with the senior fair is wonderful.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your kind words.
Okay, thank you. Nice
Absolutely.
To see you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Shave your chest, save it for me.
Oh, is that right? There we go.
That belongs to the all-time greatest.
That was one of the good ones, no doubt about it. All right. Might as well. Better safe than sorry. That's all good. No big
You
deal.
want to talk about the oily hair first, and then say, yeah.